Previously on The Wandering Path.
The squad defended themselves against not one, but two wraiths in Ravona's office, and managed to knock the mysterious stranger who summoned them clear through a window. They made it out of the building with some pretty decent loot, all of which is going to require a deeper look later. But for now, what do we do with this unconscious guy? All caught up? Okay, then let's see what's around the bend, today on The Wandering Path. JJ and Fran leave behind a somewhat devastating scene, leaving the security guards inside the governor's office to mourn their fallen comrade, tend to their wounds, and assess the damage. You head down the stairs and out the front door of the building onto a tense, quiet night in Upper Prosper. The air is oddly still, the seal still somewhat unbroken on the chaos about to be unleashed upon the city. You head around the side of the building, and you head around the corner into the alleyway, where Gordon and Ibra have in their possession a tied-up and unconscious mystery man. Now, Ibra, before we get into role-playing and whatnot, you still disguised as the security guard?
I'm pretty sure I dropped...
think you did.
Wait.
Did you?
I thought I did, but it's possible I didn't say it out loud while we were recording.
Sure, we're in the interregnum, the 30 seconds between. Do you drop it?
I love that word.
What the fuck did you just...
I read a lot of fantasy books as a small child, and now I am the GM and creator of a Dungeons & Dragons podcast.
There you go. You
the
have to know the
line
words.
is a straight line.
There you go.
So just so I can paint the word picture for myself, do you look like Ibra, or do you look like a mild-managed security guard that pulled a bunch of magic abilities out of his ass?
Okay, so when I hit the ground and I'm talking to Gordon, I still look like a normal security guard who's pulled a bunch of magical abilities out of my ass.
That guy's gonna be local hero at work tonight.
100%. As we're dragging and doing the really high stealth roll that we ended up getting, as we're dragging this poor unconscious hostage into the alley, I am dropping the visage.
Sure.
So it sort of like has this weird melting moment where it's melting as we melt into the shadows.
Ooh, neat.
Fun.
Just so we're clear.
Delicious.
Gold star for visage.
Yeah,
Visage.
visage. I like this. No, this is good. This is a good challenge for us. This will actually help us improve our vocabulary words. I'm
We've all been
excited.
quizzing each other on for the past 20 minutes.
Yes. It's good. We're enriching each other's lives.
So you guys head out of the front door of the office building and around the corner to go meet Ibra and Gordon.
And Paz is with us, I assume.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Great.
And Pass is also there.
Fran, Paz, I don't know if Ibra and Gordon know that someone died up there.
No. I don't think they would know that.
Should we tell them?
On one hand, I don't really understand why we wouldn't tell them something that is emotionally devastating. But also, like, do they need that burden? Man, things are getting real.
I don't think this is the time.
Yeah, maybe. Are y'all okay?
Yeah. I mean, are any of us?
This is very dangerous, and we should finish the dangerous situation before we have mental breakdowns, which we are all going to have.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Cool,
I like
cool.
to think of it kind of like a first in, first out situation.
Yeah,
where it's like,
FIFO,
put it in the fridge, and then we'll come back to it when we have time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot
Of
first.
things.
Yeah, many
yeah.
milk cartons before this one.
Mm-hmm,
That's gotta go first. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking about fridges and milk carton. I'm so hungry.
We should like eat. And
got a lot.
We got a lot.
We got a lot.
Today has been the longest day ever.
First day on the Constellation. Woo.
Oh God, Jesus.
I don't think I like it up here.
I don't think I do either.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's big for Fran to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not there.
No, that's fine. No, you're absolutely right.
That's fair. But you know what? Maybe this is not a great first impression.
No.
We should find our friends.
Yeah.
Walk right by
Oh my god. Whoa, what the?
Yeah.
Be cool.
They just pop their heads out of the alley as we walked by them 3 times trying to look for them.
Yeah, I think you finally pass the alley, and Ibra and Gordon, you guys get their attention. They are dragging the unconscious body of the mysterious masked stranger into the alleyway and covering him with bits of cardboard and refuse. You are shadowed from the main street just as ambulances 1, 2, 3 zip by and towards the front of the building to take care of the injured guards.
Is that the guy that was breaking into the safe?
Yeah.
And you're covering him with trash.
Yes, of course I'm covering him with trash. I said, lift up a giant bag of trash out of the thing,
It's camouflage. And Gordon, stop lifting heavy things. Let me do. Oh my God, this is so light. Why were you straining? I worry about
I'm
you.
stressed out.
You need more protein.
That bag is leaking.
Yeah, I think we should. I feel like this is not. I don't want this person to suffocate under all this trash. This doesn't seem like a really good plan.
Okay, you're right. Everyone's right. We have to get to some sort of safe house situation.
Do you have one of those?
No, I don't have one of those. I don't know where we
Where
are.
do we
Right,
go?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, where, okay, all right.
Do you have a secret hideout? A tree house?
I have Brahma. I have a sibling who knows about what's going on.
Okay, what do you mean?
I don't know if I gave you guys a full update, but
Uh-huh.
I have 2 siblings.
Right, yeah.
One is, okay, he is an ass. And the other one, Brahma, is, awesome and tortured.
Okay.
What?
And I think more closer to our side than I ever thought was possible and or expected. And is technically working for Ravona up here, just up here.
It's okay.
Just on the constellation. From the last interaction that we both had with our parents, our mom, Brahma seems unhappy with their situation and might be worth talking to about.
Okay, so what? Sorry, I just want to make sure that I understand here. You're proposing that we inform your sibling, who is working for Inspector Ravona, of the hostage we currently have?
This sibling doesn't seem thrilled with the fact that they are working with Ravona.
Okay. If you think that's the right thing to do, then we don't have a lot of choice. And I just
really don't.
gesture to this unconscious person.
And Brahma's got a really good reputation up here. Brahma, nobody would blink twice at Brahma. Everybody blinks twice at me.
But you guys look like the same. How do they tell a difference?
It's the birthmark. Brahma has theirs in a visible
Well,
position.
there's a stature, right? Like sometimes you walk into a room and people go, "Who is that?" And then sometimes you walk into a room and go, "Who is that?"
You guys, we don't have time for this.
Sorry.
It's okay. Breathe.
All right, we should go.
Breathe.
Are we going to your house? Is that where we're going?
I don't know if going to my house would be the best. I think, can I just text Brahma first?
Okay, that's fine. But I'm worried because I know you guys, you and your siblings and your whole family, you're constantly playing some kind of debt game.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, what are the risks of having the DM play an NPC that joins the party?
Can we give Misha a party point?
That's a party point. That's a party point.
That's a party point.
Thank you. I know you guys are always playing the game of debts or whatever. This is gonna set you back in a pretty hard way.
Yeah.
You got enough time to pay it off. You're young.
Yeah.
Sometimes things require sacrifice.
And I think Brahma might be worth this sacrifice this time.
Okay.
Okay.
I think bringing Brahma in might solidify that we're working for the same thing. And this might be the only way to do it.
Okay, if you think it's the right call.
No, I don't. Come on.
I support you.
Okay,
If you think it's the right if you think it's the right call, we trust you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. And I pull out my compad and I open a new text with Brahma. I check all my security settings to make sure that there's put up the VPNs and everything.
Ooh.
And I start a new secure text with Brahma that says, "Hey, there's a problem up top. I'm here. I owe you 3 if you come. And don't tell anyone.
4.
4.
Where are you?
I text the exact latitude and longitude of the alley behind Dad's office.
I'm gonna roll some type of like navigation because this is not a stat that Brahma's character sheet has yet. That's a 19. You know exactly where that is,
Wow.
and it is an alleyway outside of the governor's office.
Ibra,
Yeah.
come on. 5.
What?
You know what? If you don't tell anyone ever, 6.
I'm on my way.
Whoa, big.
Well,
Oh, okay.
what'd they say?
Incredible. Truly, truly, Mayana's such an actor.
I love you so much.
Bravo.
Brahma's in, and I'm deeply in debt.
Okay. How do you pay it off?
Mostly by doing favors, humiliating ourselves, taking a loss in an interaction, you know, the usual, right?
This game sounds stressful.
Yeah. I don't like family dinners.
You've mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not great at the game, but I feel like at this point, this is a gambit I'm willing to play.
Don't sell yourself so short.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It only takes about 5 minutes for Brahma to show up. They drive around to the alleyway with a covered vehicle, like a sliding van door opens, and the 4 of you kind of shuffle the unconscious form of this man into the back of the van.
Hey, B.
Hey.
I love that you knew to bring this van.
Well, yeah. You don't ask for much often, so I assumed it was probably a big one.
Hi.
What's with... Hi.
Yeah,
Gang?
JJ, Fran, Gordon.
Hey.
Yeah. Someone who looks almost exactly like Ibra pops out and helps you get this person into the vehicle. And once you get all kitted up, you start driving away. Brahma looks like they know exactly where to go.
Gang, this is my sibling Brahma. Brahma, this is the gang. This is JJ, Gordon, you know, Paz. And this is Fran.
Hi. Hello. Right. You're all working with the magistrate?
Yes.
Quite an eclectic crew.
Honestly, we were sort of thrust into it, chosen by circumstance, and a lack of choice on anybody else's part, much less our own.
Who's the hostage?
We don't know, but he broke into Inspector Ravona's office and tried to steal everything out of her safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We filed a report. It's on the up and up
Okay.
for the most part.
I mean, I'm under a need-to-know basis currently.
And right now, I think you need to know.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what Ravona would think, but right now, I think you need to know.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
No problem. What were you doing in the governor's office?
You remember that book?
Yeah, the one that Mom gave to Ravona the other night?
Yeah.
Were you trying to steal it back?
I was just trying to look at it.
Ibra.
I was just trying to look at it.
Is that all?
No.
Okay.
We were following leads, and it turned out to be a good thing because when we got there was already a guard knocked out and someone who had broken into the...
Yeah, and thank goodness we were even there, you know? Like, it was great that we were there. Don't worry about why.
Paz.
Paz, you sound like me.
Yeah.
Is that what it sounds like?
Yes, it
Yes.
does.
Oh.
I've just met you, but yeah, kind of.
Oh, gosh. Okay, we both got to work on this. We both. Okay, great.
I've been talking to them about this for a long time. It's like you have to end your sentences with periods, not question marks.
That's such a
Yeah.
good way to put it.
Good.
Okay. Right. Well, I see now why Inspector Ravona is so concerned about what's going on with you all.
I do not like this person. Not a fan. I think I'm being super quiet in the corner, and I hear every little bit of judgment, and I'm like trying not to pop, but I'm not happy. Just for the record.
I think Fran clocks that you're kind of less engaged, and I'm like, She's kind of a bitch.
I think Fran and I are off in the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe looking at the objects that I got off the guy.
Okay,
yeah.
let's see here. Yeah.
So you disarmed the guy as you were, now let me look back in the transcript, trussing him up like a Christmas ham.
Oh, I said that, didn't I?
Yeah, you
You
did.
super did.
say that.
Oh my
You did.
God.
You got from him his Astra Matrix,
Yeah.
which is the device that allows him to cast spells.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Which means you have a free piece of Astra that is spell grade.
Cool.
Good work.
Cool. Is it wearable? The what is it, like a gauntlet? That he
Yeah,
has?
it's like a. What I'm imagining is like there's like a bracelet that attaches to like 5 rings on each finger, and
hell
the Astra
yeah.
crystal sits like right in the center of the back of the hand.
yeah.
They literally, this prop exists in the original Stargate movie.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
love it. I love it.
Oh, that one's so much cooler than mine.
I'm infinitely fascinated by how it works.
Ooh, interesting. I just had a thought. I want to finish describing what else you got from him, but we're going to come back to this in just a second. So you got his Astra Matrix. You got his gun, which is a little concealable powder gun.
Oh my god, he has the same gun as Fran.
Not quite, because your gun's super cool and tagged and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
and his
tagged,
is
but it's a
normal.
parlor gun.
Yeah. And he also had a gauntlet where the fingers end in 5 razor sharp claws.
Yeah, so
What
it's
the
like
hell?
from Enter the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah,
Prowler.
Prowler.
Thank you. I was like, it's not Nightcrawler.
Great,
Yeah,
glove.
exactly that. So you got those things. You've also got the book. Fran, you got out of the building with all of the bright Astra that was in Ravona's safe.
Oh my god, I
And
almost died getting that stuff.
yeah, and you have the governor's hard drive.
That's right.
That part we are not
No.
telling, right?
Mm-mm.
Like
No.
the meta above the table, we are not telling.
Where is that?
I think I
Bag?
gave you everything to put in
Put
the
it in
bag,
the bag
of
of
holding.
holding, so it's all in the
we're
bag.
all just kind of like looking into the abyss of the bag of holding.
Yeah, you unzip the bag of holding to shove all those things in, and you get a glimpse of what it looks like inside.
I was hoping you would do this.
Yeah. It looks like darkness descending way further deep than it ever possibly should. Fran, you're the person who saw it most recently. Something about the quality of the flat darkness as it descends away from you reminds you of your dreams.
No.
Of your visions.
Oh no. I think you see, like, for a second, Fran kind of have like 1,000-yard stare into the bag.
And you also remember that last time you were there when you went down during the
Yes,
fight.
I was dying.
And
yes.
that when you dropped those crystals
Yes.
in that vision and they drifted down into
Yes.
the void away from you.
Yeah, and like into like a pool or something.
Yeah, that
right?
big pool of water that you
so
saw there.
Cool.
But now here you are with your arm full of crystals and staring down into the void, and you're about to drop them in.
Okay. I like flinch backward of just like, ugh. And then I put it in. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Ugh.
For the less experienced D&D players, how does a bag of holding work? Like, if I wanted to go pick up the claw glove, do I just reach my hand into the abyss and
Yes.
sort of like picture what I want, and it gets put in my hand?
Pretty much.
Got it.
Isn't that dope? Flesh decomposes, so you can't like store a body in there like indefinitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
yeah.
and you have to like hold your breath to be in there, which is why
Right.
we haven't put people in there.
Right,
Yes.
right. I
Yes.
recall. Great. Love.
Let's come back to that Astra Matrix.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Fran, will you roll for me? This is almost like your craftsman ability. So I think I just want you to roll intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence plus proficiency. Okay, let me make sure that Okay, so my proficiency is 2. My intelligence is just so it's a +3. Okay, so 4.
Nope. 2 and 3 is 5.
Oh my god. Sorry, this is an ongoing thing with me. I'm so bad at math. Like I'm so bad.
Puzzles and math.
5 plus 8 is 13.
Yeah.
A 13.
Yeah.
You check over this Astra Matrix. With a 13, you can tell it's homemade.
Okay.
That it's not like a store-bought one. It's not like fine jewelry. Somebody clearly put this
Oh
together
my
in their own
god, he
home.
made this himself.
Yeah, you can't quite tell what all he's done to it, like what exactly all of its functions are, but you
Yeah.
can tell it's homemade.
Is it sophisticatedly homemade, or is it like ramshackle, like MacGyver homemade?
Good question. I think it's
Aesthetically.
aesthetically, it's as sleek as someone could make it without factory machining parts.
Okay,
Does that
so
make sense?
like
it's-
home welding and...
Yeah, like expertly home welded.
Okay, all right. I'm sussing out how interested I am.
Yeah, I mean, I think it also, like, you guys have had a chance to look over a couple of these summoning bombs, these little detonation devices that also sort of belie a similar level of craftsmanship.
Oh, because he's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Hey, Gordon?
Yeah.
Okay, like, this guy is, like, super dangerous.
I know.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's why I've been over here looking at that guy when everyone else is talking about him.
Not because you're intimidated by Ibra's sibling. I feel like you're a little intimidated by Ibra's sibling.
I'm not intimidated. I have a bag full of cool loot, and I want to look at it. And also, I want to keep my eye on the very dangerous person that you were just... What's the point?
I don't know. I just wanted to check in with you as my friend. I also, like, we haven't really looked at the guy, right? He's, like, kind of covered by stuff, and, like, he's, like...
Yeah, he's in, like, a black cloak with a hood that's, like, tattered on the edges, very, like, dark, supervillain kind of looking guy.
Can't really get a sus.
You took his mask off last session, so you can see his face.
Okay.
A handsome man with dark angular features and two curling ram's horns coming off of his head. Not a full capra.
Half
like,
cap?
Yeah, like a half capra, like a less...
Can I get a half cap, decaf,
There we go.
venti?
Everyone thought it.
Can you put that down?
resentful point.
I was going to say, can you put that down as a party point, but I resent it?
That was a resentful point.
Yeah, so like he doesn't have like a full deer face, but so like half capra, half humanoid.
Aw, it's kind of cute.
What?
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 I
What'd you say?
don't know.
What'd you say back there?
Nothing. No, he's just cute. He's cute.
I turn to the front of the van, and I say, okay, where are we going?
Brahma takes you around the streets of the government district, leads you down a side street, and parks the van. And pops out, like right in the middle of kind of this side street up to a very unassuming door in the side of one of the buildings. Brahma was not wearing an astromatrix, but puts one on and presses it up to the door, which unlocks, and they open the door and just sort of gesture inside.
Hey, Brahms,
Yeah.
can we hold back for a second? They can go in, but can
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Don't touch anything in there. Yeah?
Yeah, okay. As I like am like pulling the handsome hostage stranger out of the thing, solely alone, going, I'm not very strong.
I'm gonna help. Brahma. Yeah. And how strong is Brahma? About as strong as you? Probably not quite.
Honestly, I think Fran is stronger than most of us.
You think
Brahma
Fran is stronger than you guys?
Fran is stronger? Hang on.
Fran has a
I'm
high
gonna go-
strength.
She's a +3. Oh my God.
Yeah,
she's
Fran's
a
been
17.
Yeah,
to
I have
strength.
I have a 16 to strength.
Yeah, Fran
Fran
has a sleeper
actually
build.
Yeah.
I haven't used the strength stat at all. Really?
Yeah, because you've been trying to
Oh my
shoot.
God, she works hard.
So I think Brahma is also a 16.
Oh my God.
And so Fran is stronger than maybe all of us.
Unreal.
I need a weapon. I need like a sword or something. I
Oh
don't know
no,
what.
if only you know somebody who could make weapons. Oh man.
Why have I been messing? What have I been thinking? God, honestly, this is very Fran as well. It's like, oh, duh. So I think Fran is gonna join you, Gordon, and help you lift the handsome stranger.
Thank you, Fran.
You're no problem. Oh, this is a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
My arms are gonna fall off.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's do like a.
Are you
not
just princess carrying the hostage?
I think I'm princess carrying the hostage. You can hold his feet if you want.
I have like one hand on the tip of his boot just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, and I'm like, my eyes are like half closed because I'm so tired from pulling him just to the edge of the van.
This is all farmer strength. Like this is just a homegirl who just works a lot. Like
Yeah.
she's
Hell
so
yeah.
funny. All right, here we go. And I just like move him inside.
JJ, make sure they don't touch anything, please.
Okay.
Brahmos,
Yeah, what's up?
you know, like, if you do tell anyone, the 6 come back to me.
I'm not. Whatever. This is bigger than
Yeah,
obviously.
I wouldn't have called otherwise.
I know.
But also,
Mm-hmm.
did you get the flower?
Yeah,
Yeah?
of course I did. Are you okay?
No.
All right.
I wanted to see Dad.
I do like a A comforting shoulder squeeze. Not a full embrace, but I get it.
Yeah, and I found out he wasn't there. Then I found a knocked out security guard. And I don't know for sure, but this guy felt like an assassin.
The guy that we have right now?
Yeah, he's dangerous, Brahms.
Okay.
He blew up the bridge.
You interrogated a hostage before?
Only in training.
Pause. They train you to interrogate hostages?
No,
Jesus.
but Mom used to interrogate us.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. Continue.
I just stood up on the back of my neck.
Do you need assistance?
Always.
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
Don't mention it. Don't. Shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
You head on into the place where Brahma has brought you. The place Brahma has brought you is a small arms locker.
Oh
So
my
this
God.
is like a little, like, concrete room where Ravona's office keeps spare weapons in case you're in the field and something happens to you.
Jesus. Okay.
And so Fran, Gordon, JJ, you're getting the hostage kind of like set up on a chair in the center of the room. Meanwhile, like the walls are just covered in weapon racks.
Okay.
Fancy stuff. Like, I think probably it looks like this stuff hasn't even been used. You guys get him set up on the chair. Gordon, you, with your spare rope, tie his hands behind his back on the chair so that he can't leave. And Fran, you sort of get him situated like around the front of him, and he kind of groggily, sort of slowly comes back to consciousness.
Oh my God. Am I like eye level with him?
Of course you are.
What do his eyes look like?
Yeah, what color are they?
Dreamy.
Sorry. What the? Are you okay? Oh, wait, no. No. You stay right there.
Who are... Let me out of this.
Oh, okay. Wow. No. Nope. Nope. You're... Nope.
Wait, is this what I sound like too? What's happening?
Especially around Samira, yeah.
And then Fran turns around like, wait, Samira?
What? No, we're talking about this guy.
my
Who
God,
are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Why were you in the office? What were you up to? What are you?
JJ!
Brahma's gonna put a very firm hand like on like in front of you.
Yeah, let's get an adult in the room, please.
How about you all stand back?
At least JJ takes one long stride backwards.
I flank him.
Fran? Huh? Move, please. Sorry. Yeah.
And then Fran steps next to me, and I go, "What the hell was that? Are you okay?"
I don't know.
Okay, shh, we gotta be quiet.
I'm so sorry. His eyes are really pretty.
Don't
Have you
even. Just-
Sorry. Okay.
They're
You
like,
were
they're
close.
like a light yellow green.
I knew it!
Really bright, yeah.
They're so like warm. Like, sorry, I don't know what's happening. So Brahma's gonna just like approach. You're flanking where? Behind or to the left, to the right?
Standing behind the stranger while you're standing in front.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Good, very good. Very, very professional. Shall we get started?
Yes.
Oh God.
I think so. So, have you been in this position much, I assume?
I've been lucky enough to avoid it up until this fight, but that doesn't mean I haven't prepared for it. I prepared less for being blown out of a second-story building by a bomb.
Sorry.
That was not... Oh, was that you?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, gee, thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Well, I was trying to knock you out. It was supposed to be a non-lethal bomb.
Good, you did such a good job.
Okay, well.
Everyone in this room doing such a good job.
See, your tone sounds like you don't mean it, but I think that we did do a good job, so I'm shutting up.
All right, well, your luck has clearly run out. So we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Just for kicks. What would the easy way be like?
You could tell us what you were doing in the governor's office, and then perhaps we let you go with all your fingers still on your hands.
What the?
Oh, that's all?
And toes, too. Ears, teeth, eyes.
Brahma says eyes, and Fran just goes, no.
Like, Ibra, what is wrong with your sibling?
Just don't. I'll explain after. Don't get in their way right now.
Okay.
Oh, that was scary. That scared you, didn't it?
No, you wish.
Oh.
All you
okay.
want to know is what I was doing there? I will tell you what I was doing there.
Wonderful. I'm all ears.
I was there to summon the wraiths in the middle of the governor's office.
And
Easy.
what is your beef with the governor?
He takes like a long time to laugh about that one. He likes several rounds of laughter, looks Brahma back in the face, looks how serious Brahma's trying to be, and just continues laughing.
I'm going to take like a knife out of my pocket and I'm going to like stab it into his leg.
Whoa!
Okay. Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
we are being serious now. I understand. Got it. Okay.
Did you not think I was being serious before?
I don't. We escalated to stabbing so fast. Oh.
I was serious before.
It seems like you were not believing us about what the hard way would entail.
I didn't believe that you wouldn't know what somebody's beef with the governor would be. That is what I do not believe.
The governor has many enemies.
And I count myself one of them.
Why don't you be specific then? And I twist the knife in his leg.
Can we not, please? These things, these wraiths, they attack the city. You have seen them.
I've
I imagine you
dispatched
all have
several.
seen them before. I saw most of you encounter them at the bridge.
I was going to say, we saw you summon one.
Yes, I have been summoning some of them. This is true.
Some of them.
Yes, some of them.
How many of you are there?
I was about to have him look at his hands and be like, just me, and then I remembered his hands were tied behind his back.
I kind of like, I see you kind of instinctively go for that. I'm like, oh, you looking for something?
Yes, indeed, my hands are tied. Good job. You have successfully taken the hostage. These things attack people around the city. They have been doing so for a long time. They have hurt many people. They have killed many people.
And you are responsible for some of them.
I was not done.
I'm going to twist the knife again.
Ah!
Be polite.
It's okay, Brahms.
Yes, sir. Of course. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah, you can. And then I stab his other leg.
It's okay, Brahms. Just leave those in for now, because he knows what's coming, and if he wants more, he can have more.
These things have been attacking the city, and what does your governor do?
He dispatches us to take care of the problem. I'm the first defense.
Doing such a great job so far. Well done, thank you.
I'm going to slap him across the face.
See, you can't start with the stabbing, because then the slap doesn't mean much.
Yeah, we're gonna... Hey, can we switch for a second?
Sure.
I think that not being able to see you coming is always scarier.
Understood. And then I get up from like being in front of him and we like shift positions.
This is fucked up, you guys. I was not ready for this when I walked into
It was my mistake to bring Brahma... choice to bring Brahma. I hate that I should have been one to start this. My bad. Okay. What's your name?
They call me Javi.
I wish I could say it's nice to meet you, Javi. I honestly would have liked to have met you under different circumstances, especially after the bridge.
I am sorry about the bridge. Okay?
I take one of the knives out of his leg.
Ah! It starts bleeding.
I'm gonna wrap it.
Okay, do you want to roll medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just
What's
gonna.
Brahma's
I'm gonna
medicine?
Just as he starts bleeding, as Brahma goes to wrap it up, I just say, "Keep it easy, come on," and then use that as my healing word to heal up his wounds.
I like start wiping the blood off the knife.
Jeez.
If you're polite, this will go a lot faster. And then I go back to being behind him.
Sorry about them. They get cranky.
Yes, I have noticed this. Ah,
You were gonna say something about the bridge?
yes, I am sorry about the bridge. You were not supposed to get caught up in it. No one was supposed to get hurt.
I struggle to believe you when it was completely inhabited with innocent workers and there were explosive material that it was really close to being activated by the rays that the Wraith shot. People could have been slaughtered.
A lot of people could have gotten hurt.
Including family.
Then maybe the governor will have to say something publicly about why.
So you were hoping people would be slaughtered so that the governor would have to explain why they died? What were you hoping the governor would say?
What are the ends to your means?
People are being slaughtered.
And you want to add to that?
Nothing else so far has worked.
What have you tried?
I have tried giving speeches. I have tried getting people's attention. I have tried many things.
You have our attention.
Good.
What if you try a speech now?
I will tell you a story of two brothers, idealists. They want to improve the city. They want to improve the lives of those around them. They are dreamers. And one day, while discussing their dreams and how they will pay for them, because they do not have much money, one of the brothers finds, by chance, a bright spark in darkness. He finds a crystal of Astra in a sewer grate. He says, "Oh, these are so expensive, we could perhaps sell it and fund a new project. What providence." He bends down to the sewer grate to retrieve the crystal, and from out of the skin of the world, a monster appears. Do you know we have monsters in our city?
Yes.
Did you know a week ago?
I just thought they were walking among us.
They are not walking among us. They are brought here. One appears before us, and we don't know why, and we don't know what it wants or what it will do, but we need this crystal, we need the money. So the brother defends it. What else is he to do? And the monster slaughters, does what it does. And the other brother can only stand by and witness. What is he supposed to do? This phantasm appears from nowhere with tentacles that reach inside people's minds. What is he to do? He stares and he watches as his brother is slaughtered in the street. And the governor's office, pretends like it doesn't happen. What is someone who is told that the future of this city is in all of our hands to do when no one else does anything? Since that day, I waited for another attack. I didn't know where to look, so I tried to look everywhere. I had friends across the city. I told them what to look for. They would forget. I told them what I wanted. They would forget. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to see one again.
Truly don't mean to interrupt you.
You're the one who wanted the speech.
I know, and I still do. I just believe that a dialogue might also be helpful.
I take the other knife out of his leg.
Could you stop your sibling from doing that, please?
He's being cooperative. He deserves a reward. JJ?
I am out of juice.
It's okay, I've got it. I'm gonna medicine check.
Yeah, please.
Cool.
15.
15, yeah, okay. You like tightly wrap, field dressing, tightly wrap the wound. Oh, that's smarts.
Yes.
And he looks right at Brahma with like a flat mouth smile, like, that really smarts.
I wonder if you know people forget. Why do you think it was intentional that people forgot about your brother?
I don't think it was intentional. I also don't think the governor forgets. And if he does, someone in his staff must know, because clearly it's not everyone.
Do you know why people are forgetting?
Absolutely not. I assume it's part of whatever magic draws them here in the first place.
Do you think it could have taken a long time for the governor to find people who don't forget?
Maybe so. And how many people were slaughtered while we were waiting?
How many of the people slaughtered could have been the ones who remembered?
I don't know.
How long has it been for you?
This was 2 months ago. And in the 2 months since, I spotted my monster. I finally witness a second attack. And you'll never believe this phantasm once again attacked someone who would defend a crystal with a bright spark in the middle. Ah, now I have learned something, have I not? They are drawn to these things. They are drawn from wherever they come from and attracted to these things. And so, through careful observation, I learned to do this.
So you can wrangle them? This is Fran asking.
I can draw them from wherever they come from to this world.
You're supercharging the orange Astra.
I don't have the orange Astra. I am simply supercharging the crystals we have. But these wraiths are good at finding the bright crystals.
Wait, so they come from supercharging any Astra?
I have learned the trick. Why don't you and go and learn the trick if you want to know so bad?
Or maybe Brahma could ask
I
again.
squeeze his shoulder from behind.
Sure. I tell you all my secrets or you stab me again. So creative.
You say you're alone? You don't have any allies?
I have a few allies. Some of them remember, some of them don't, but have simply devoted themselves to my cause. Because even the people who don't remember know something is going on. They don't know what it is. They don't know the nature of it. They don't know what danger they draw around themselves by getting involved. But they are committed. They are committed to a better world, a better city, one where we are not so alone in solving our problems.
Do you believe that the team standing in front of you, dedicated to finding and solving the problem, could ever possibly understand that?
Ibra, roll persuasion.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I say I'm essentially giving the help action because it's like what else? What like
Is stabbing a guy in the leg a help action?
not help action, but just like the idea that like because he's flanked and that there's
I
like,
almost think that
That probably is
Fran and
Fender's.
JJ would be giving Fran, JJ, and Gordon would be giving the help action.
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think that this is
Maybe
just...
JJ because of the healing.
No.
Okay.
I think I just want you to roll it straight.
just roll straight.
Uh-oh.
I know you've never done anything straight in your life, but could you roll straight, please?
Nice.
Persuasion, 22.
No way. You sly dog.
He looks you up and down. He squares you up. And he, looks to the side at Brahma, who has the same face, but way harder and way scarier because of, the knives. And looks back to Ibra and says, maybe so.
Just because our methods are not the same doesn't mean our goal isn't.
You say you work for the governor.
No.
I work for
No?
Inspector Ravona. They work for the magistrate.
Oh, so you work for officers who work for the governor. Brilliant.
They are responsible for protection of the lower city. Specifically, I believe danger you caused.
I work for the people of the city.
I do too. The magistrate just...
Helps.
I work for a bakery.
I was a waitress, and then I got fired because the raids kind of killed the restaurant I worked at. Yeah.
So I have set off my devices in highly trafficked public areas, and you come running. And now you are investigating. When did you start? Last
We
week?
started when we found out it was happening.
Thank goodness someone made you aware.
Fran's gonna step up at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, just so we're all on the same page here. We were just having a birthday party, and then our friend got nearly killed by one of those things. I lost my ability to pay my rent. So thank you for making us aware. But are you perhaps aware that, there's potentially other methods? I understand you've tried everything, but my life got turned upside down. I understand your life also got turned upside down. I don't know if leveling the playing field of other people who are in disadvantageous positions is necessarily the most effective way to get the results you want. Because you're tied to a chair right now, and we are investigating you.
I'm really sorry you lost your job.
I'm really sorry you lost
That
your
sounds
brother.
terrible.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Like, I didn't have, like, I lost my sense of, like, self. I understand that we all have, in a sense, including you, but, like, you took from me what someone else took from you. Does that make it better? Does that make it equal?
I didn't do that.
You didn't summon the wraith that attacked Boggin's Bistro.
I summoned the wraith to possess a mech at the construction site.
Then who summoned the wraith that attacked Boggin's Bistro?
I am taking advantage of a quirk in the fabric of our reality to bring them here, but I did not discover
You are
this
rationalizing
method.
putting people in a position to have loss the same level that you had. And instead of trying to figure out how to mitigate that loss for other people, you've decided to impose it upon them. I need you to understand that. Whether it was going to happen regardless does not matter. You continued to make it happen more.
And maybe when it reaches a critical mass, something will be done. How much must be lost before it all comes down?
How much must you make people lose before you get in trouble?
I have been stabbed twice and slapped across the face, blown out of a building. I'm in trouble. You did it. Good job.
You are in trouble, and I wish that we were not the least of it now.
He's not telling us the whole truth. And then I reach into the bag of holding and I pull out one of the pieces of Astra from the safe. Mm-hmm. And I walk towards him and hold it in front of his face. And I say, "You're not just an evangelist. What do you want with this?"
Oh, this? The bright Astra? Well, I know one thing. It's got a little more kick than the average stuff. Rather than help the people who find it, or defend the public from its hazards, the governor's investigators, hard at Brahma, seem only interested in collecting these things and hiding them away. Well, if they lose what they are looking for, maybe they will take notice. All I do is to try to get the governor's office to act, because so far they have done nothing. And then he spits at Brahma's feet.
I put my hand on Brahma's shoulder.
The only way I have learned to get them to notice is to bring it down around their ears. And so that is what we do. You hear a loud, booming knock at the door.
JJ, get the door.
Okay. I crack open the door slightly.
Standing on the front step of this secret arms locker, Samira looks up at you with pleading eyes and says, "Oh shit.
I didn't want this to be the way it was.
We gotta talk."
Yeah.
Hey there, it's Misha. This is the rest stop. Come take a break beside the path with me, just until we catch our breath. This week, it's been a little hard to breathe deeply in Southern California, what with the smoke and the fire. We who make this show are all safe, but a lot of people have lost almost everything. So instead of the big plug as usual, this week, I'm going to go ahead and say, please donate to a relief fund or a mutual aid network supporting disaster relief for those affected by the wildfires. Info is still rapidly changing at the moment I record this, so I'm going to try to put some links in the show notes of this episode if I'm able. You don't have to save the world by yourself, but picking one cause and throwing a little bit of money their way all goes together to help a lot in the long run. If you happen to have extra money to spend this week beyond that, then and only then will I ask you to support us at patreon.com/wanderingpathpod, joining our newest patrons Nix and MC Jabberwocky, who joins the illustrious ranks of our Voyager level patrons and above, JWX, Mubarak D, Aubrey L, and Clarisite. Thank you so much for allowing us the grace to process the real world as it comes, and the freedom to escape into made-up worlds just for you. Speaking of donating to worthy causes, our sponsor this week is Tab for a Cause, a browser extension that lets you raise money for charity while doing your thing online. Whenever you open a new tab in your browser, like to look up minute plot details in the Kingdom Hearts series to make sure you're accurately explaining it to your romantic partner, because for your birthday, they let you info dump the entire thing to them. Yes, this is in fact what Erin and I did for my birthday. Aren't they a keeper? Anyway, when you do that, Tab for a Cause will show you a beautiful photo and a small ad. Part of that ad money goes toward a charity of your choice. There's a ton of charities and causes to choose from. There's Tab for Disaster Relief, Tab for Black Equity, Tab for LGBTQ, Tab for Trees, Tab for Ending Hunger, Tab for Global Health, and so many more. And best of all, you get to choose how much of your contribution goes where. The power is in your hands. Join our team by signing up at tabforacause.org/wanderingpath and help support your favorite causes and your favorite podcast. One more time, tabforacause.org/wanderingpath. Okay, that's it for now. Let's get back on the path and back to the show. We gotta talk.
Yeah, we do. I should be surprised that you're here.
I'm very surprised that you're here. I was pretty surprised to see Gordon in the alley. What are you guys doing here?
I should be asking you the same thing, but I think I unfortunately know the answer. And I can't quite make eye contact with her, but I kind of hesitate a little bit, reach out, grab her wrist to pull her, into the room.
JJ, who is this?
This is a friend.
Samir?
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Samira.
What?
Can we... Y'all do your thing over there for a second.
Is this friend?
Everyone look away for a second,
Okay,
please.
everybody huddle up.
Brahma is not huddling up.
Brahma, just huddle up. Brahma, just huddle
Brahma,
up.
I will owe you
The
4. I
friend-
don't know what your deal is, but please.
Is your friend with this man?
Brahma, huddle up, please.
Is your friend?
We will talk about it as soon as they finish talking about it first. Please, please, please.
Fine.
I owe you, okay?
Your credits don't work here.
My credits don't work anywhere. I'm broke as fuck, okay? Turn around.
I'm turning around.
Whoa.
I love you, JJ.
And no more hurting anyone.
I like that part. That part sounds very good to me.
Shut up, Javier!
Okay.
You are with him, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. We're trying to improve the city.
I know. I believe you.
Okay.
So are we.
Yeah, of course you are. This is so fucked up.
It's really fucked up, dude.
It got fucked up really fast.
So the speeches and everything.
Yeah, it's for our Radical Action Collective.
Rack. Cool.
We're just trying to get each other inspired to, improve the city, even if traditional avenues fail us,
And if the people who are in charge don't listen.
Yeah. And Javi said he could get a bunch of that really powerful Astra, and we had this big project in the works. We thought he said it was just sitting in a safe, and that we could, and I was just the wheels, I wasn't going in. I was just support on the ground.
People could have gotten really hurt, Samira. Fran got knocked out.
We were just...
Someone died up there.
Someone died?
Yeah.
Who died?
A guard.
She actually turns away from you and she goes, Javier, did someone die? Things got a little out of control when your friend showed up. This isn't on them. Did someone die up there?
Yeah. JJ and I saw it with our own eyes.
There was not supposed to be interruptions. It was supposed to be quick, easy, in and out. Samira steps forward and slaps him hard across the face.
Nice.
Okay, maybe that one's deserved. Samira, I don't know how much you know about what's going on, but Javi's responsible for the mech attack.
Where I almost died.
My dad was there, Samira, and 20 other crew members.
That was you? Yes, that was me. Another smack across the face.
Okay.
So she's learning.
I, put my hands on her shoulders, kind of turn her back towards me a little bit.
This wasn't supposed to be how it was. I didn't know this is what we were doing. I didn't know.
I trust you. I also listened to a speech, and he's definitely not wrong about a few things. I worry about the means to this end. and hear me out, everyone. Hear me out. Yes, things demand sacrifice, but if you're willing to sacrifice the potential of things going wrong where so many people get hurt, who are uninvolved, who are just trying to go about their lives, how does that make you any different from the government that's sweeping this under the rug? I don't actually think we're on different sides. I want to make sure everyone's okay. I don't want secrets. I don't want people getting hurt. I don't want escalation of violence. Yes, we need to confront things. And I don't like confronting things. You know I don't. But we have to, okay? Everyone has to confront shit, apparently. That's what's happening. We're confronting a lot of shit right now. But I don't want people to get hurt by doing so. And I'm not going to punish people for trying to do their goddamn best. That is not what this is about. Okay?
Everybody in this room wants things to be better.
Yeah.
So, Javi, I'm not proposing an alliance because I don't think I have the accreditation for that. But I'm not going to say that I don't see where you're coming from. At least for right now. And I also look at Brahma, so that no one gets hurt more. The citizens of our city, our loved ones, our families. Can we all just fucking talk for a bit and figure some shit out? Because it sounds like if you're on a need-to-know basis, what you apparently have not needed to know all of this shit going on. Does that not strike as weird as fuck to you?
It was only very recently that I've started working with Inspector Ravona because Ibra refused.
I never refused, you know that. I literally went down fighting for this, Bones.
I know.
You were lied to.
I understand. Yes, this is quite unusual. I untie Javi's hands.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
He rubs his wrists like any hostage whose hands were tied by rope would do. Yeah.
So dramatic.
Thank you. Let us talk perhaps like civilized people, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
So you got caught, I guess. So the plan's off.
Plan?
What plan?
Well, you guys know about that bridge that collapsed.
Yeah, we were there.
Intimately familiar, yeah.
Yes, that was me, and I already apologized. Maybe perhaps now that I am not tied up, you will accept a more sincere, I humbly apologize for putting you in danger at the bridge.
I'm not
not good
ready
enough.
to forgive you yet because I almost died, and so did one of my really good friends. It's going to take a little bit longer.
Okay.
The gesture's appreciated, though.
Let's move past the bridge, everybody.
Brahma's gonna go to the door and lock it,
Ooh.
and then stand in front of it.
Yeah. Samir says, well, you know, the bridge collapsed. It was a major piece of infrastructure. And then the governor just proclaimed that it was going to be down for a really long time. So we were going to build an alternative.
What?
I wish you guys could have seen it. This is so messed up. I really wanted to show you. I was really excited to show you, JJ.
Then tell me as if it were normal.
We were going to build a mass transit system.
Fran keels over laughing. What? No.
Fran.
No way. Sorry.
Fran, please.
Come on, JJ. That's pretty funny.
Oh, sure. Fran, so you like sitting in traffic for like an hour and a half to get anywhere.
Fran, we literally use the transit system up here in the constellation. It
I
fucking
get that.
rocks.
You're like two people. That would take like years and so much money. How many of you are there?
Or 4 extremely powerful astrocrystals.
You were gonna be using it to have a supercharge.
Yeah, we were
Transportation
gonna build a huge construct with we had enough power. Javi said there was enough power in that safe to build 100 railways.
Didn't the Astra attract all those wraiths?
He didn't tell you
What?
that part.
No.
He didn't tell you that the extreme amount of power summons dangerous monsters.
What?
Yeah.
Guys,
You've experienced it and
guys.
forgotten, and that's okay. It happens.
And then I think I like instinctively grab Samir's hand at this. It's like, she doesn't remember.
I know.
doesn't remember... Oh, okay. No, I don't know anything about monsters. We were building a train. What?
Javi?
Someone tie Javi up again.
No. No. Enough, please. Javi, was this a train?
Yes, of course we were going to build the train.
Transportation network? Teleportation between realms? You decided yourself a quirky rift in the space-time continuum or some shit?
I thought it would also send a message if the governor's office were attacked by these wraiths. And you knew about this and you did it on purpose. And she goes to slap him.
No.
Wait. Please.
I'm so done with you. Samira, please, I wanted to tell you. It's hard to tell you. I don't care. I'm done.
Insight check. Is there anything romantic going on between Javi and Samira?
Ooh, roll insight.
Ooh.
I want to know.
I know, it feels intimate.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
I don't think it's good enough.
Ooh, okay, we're all
shit.
doing it. We're all doing it. It's
We're
happening.
all doing it. Everybody
Everyone's
do it.
insight checking. Insight.
23.
Insight. Ooh, that's
19.
all right. Here we go. Ooh, 5.
15.
Oh, right, Fran just figured out that there was something happening, like, in the van ride earlier, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, everyone besides Fran can definitely clock some charged energy here.
Man, they seem like real good friends.
Javi, just because it's hard to tell someone something, usually that means you have to do it.
I did tell her. Over and over. How many times must I rip my heart open?
At least 1 million more, it seems.
It's not your fault, Javi. At least this part. If you kept trying to tell her.
Write it down.
It doesn't work like that. We know that it doesn't work like that.
Gwen has papers.
And sometimes it still doesn't work.
Yeah, that's just to kind of reiterate to us.
It's for us.
Yeah, it doesn't help them.
I don't care. Your logic is terrible. Your logic is terrible. The person you're working with can't remember what you're doing, so the thing that you're going to do is summon enough stuff so that everyone still doesn't remember what you're doing? That was stupid of you.
Gordon's got a point there, yeah.
The governor could hold a radio address every morning and say, hey, you don't remember this, but there are secret ghost attacks happening and maybe watch out for that.
And how many times did you tell her?
And
a
you
fat
gave up.
lot of good it did you.
And you gave up on her. Why do you think the governor wouldn't give up on everyone?
I think he has.
Well, hold on. Just think bigger for like a second. You wanted to build a fucking train. We gotta figure out why people forget stuff in the first place. You're thinking that if you just shake people enough times that they'll wake up one day and just like keep trying to remind themselves? That's insane. Clearly there's something mass conspiratorial going on. We think it's probably a spell. We have to figure out where that spell is coming from and break it.
Yeah.
We don't need to build a train. Sorry, I'm still hung up on this.
Jesus Christ, Javi!
I'm also still hung up on the fact that you wanted to use the crystals whose power summons dangerous monsters to build something.
That you broke. Oh, God, and your eyes are so pretty. I don't understand how you're this dumb.
Brahma, stab him again, Brahma! Stab him again!
No.
Brahma's like,
What
should I do? What do you want me to do?
I'm not
do you want me to
actually
do?
casting
You've got
calm
the door.
emotions because I don't have that, but you sent JJ try.
Just to be clear, am I putting the knife away?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, no, we definitely still need a mass transit option in the future. Like, it's really a problem.
Right,
But-
that's what I thought.
Obviously,
okay.
yes, everyone wants a mass
But
transit
what I'm
option.
saying, Fran, you are right. There's something much bigger going on regarding why people are forgetting, but also where are these wraiths coming from?
They're attracted to Astra, we know that. They have different color varieties. You said white. We've seen blue. Wasn't there an orange one as well?
So what I've been calling bright Astra is how Javi has been referring to
Orange
those. They're like normal crystals with like a little orange spark in the center of
Yeah,
it.
they're like supercharged.
So he's been calling them bright Astra.
Got it.
Okay, so attracting them isn't the worst idea, but they're clearly coming from somewhere. The one that we saw in Boggin's Bistro came just straight out of the power grid.
Yeah, we
the
have to-
power grid is powered by Astra. We need to go to like the power grid.
Like, what you're describing is actually a much bigger infrastructural problem.
Okay, if the electrical grid is the blood system, they're in the blood system. They're like the white blood cells. So they're everywhere the blood goes, they are there. So we either need to kill all the power in the entire city, or we need to figure out where the source of all the power comes from, presumably some kind of generator or like series of generators. Go there and figure out if they're sort of like nesting there like bees or something.
We cannot just be summoning them for summoning's sake. We have to be studying them and figuring this out.
Which, understandably, is a lot harder if people don't remember. It sounds like a fucking process nightmare. Since nothing's replicable, you can't have any oversight, there's no standard operating procedures for this mess, okay?
It sort of makes sense to me why it's taken so long to even get us on board.
How many of you are there, Javi? How many members?
I don't know, 15, 20 of us?
Okay, great.
That's a decent-sized rack.
Samira looks at you,
2 points.
thinks about saying something, blushes, turns pointedly back to Javi, not looking
Samira
at JJ.
has big tits. Got it.
Yes.
Canonically, Samira is stacked.
It's canon, I can't change it.
Samira be stacked now.
No, it's not canon. Those are canons.
Boom!
Party point, but I resent it.
That one was a resentful for sure.
Okay, 15 to 20. Who's in charge? Is it you?
Yes, it's me. Not after we take our next vote, if you remember.
You son of a bitch.
I don't mean it in a mean way.
No. Well, it's mean what you just said, first of all, and now we're involved and we do remember. So whenever this fucking vote happens, we're obviously gonna be there.
Yeah, man, intent versus impact. It was still mean, even though you
it's
didn't
a
mean
mean
for it
thing
to
to
be
say.
mean.
I was thinking about giving you back your stuff. You're never getting back this stuff. You're not getting a claw glove back. I don't trust you with it. I don't even trust you with the stick.
Hey, when I moved to the city, my father gives me this claw glove and says, hey, you'll never know.
JJ, 1,000-yard stare.
Stupid.
JJ and Francisco,
So
Yeah. I get it. You guys, you've got decent numbers. We've got okay numbers, but I think we've got more information than you guys have, clearly. I recommend that maybe we team up, and that may be a contentious alliance. But I think that between all of us here, it sounds like you guys, no disrespect, are deeply disorganized.
I want to insight check Samira on how she responds to that, because I think that'll give me more information.
Yeah,
than
sure.
Yeah.
Boy. 18.
Yeah, with an 18 on Samira's face, I think you just see like her disillusionment. I think that you ask how organized they were, and in this moment, Samira's realizing that they gave too much power to someone who was lying to them, who it turns out couldn't be trusted. Samira's crestfallen when you bring that up.
Yeah.
How did you get up here, Samira and Javi? I don't know where you're from. How did you guys get up here?
Because just like, to be clear, we've been busting our ass trying to get up here for just today. So like, I don't know, just something to noodle on.
It's a long and complicated story. I doubt you would want... Oh, whatever. He hacked the terminal when we went through the tickets.
So
That's
he's
a really
a
good plan.
hacker.
Yeah, he's a hacker.
Interesting.
You are an extremely talented engineer, I'll give you that.
If you would just apply yourself properly.
No, ew. What are you, your mom?
I was thinking Gwen, but damn, thanks.
Gross. Ew. Brahma's rubbing off on you weird.
Hey,
Okay, Gordon grabs everyone's attention again.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
next steps. What do we do with him? Mm-hmm. What do we do next?
How do we organize?
Yeah.
Well, we have to get home because we don't have a hacker, so we have to bring the passes back that we stole, that we've been working on for days. We have to get those passes back. When is your next meeting, actually? Because I would very much love an invitation.
You know I'm just gonna tell them, right?
We have bestie privilege.
Our next meeting is in a couple of days. Once we had successfully obtained the Bright Astra.
Well,
Where?
in a sense, you did, but only if we get to attend. You're not really in a position to negotiate currently.
if you don't tell us where the meeting is supposed to be, we know Samira will.
Yeah, I will. Why? Secret's done. all mysterious backstory revealed, Javi. Just spill it. Seriously. We have a meeting in a former warehouse in the arts district. Here is the address.
Okay,
That
cool.
tracks.
Yeah.
Cool area of town.
we would be happy if you join us.
Great, thank you.
And he gives a really, really fake smile.
Yeah, I'd work on that if I were you. And then I flash a much more convincing fake smile.
Yeah.
Like the customer service, I will get that right over to you.
Oh my god. Brahma, would you consider this an ongoing investigation now with an insider informant?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do you want to come with us?
Well, you're gonna need somebody to investigate the scene, and if you don't want it to be Ravona, then it's
Yes,
gonna
please.
have to be me.
Yes, please.
Oh my god. All right, fine.
I'll give you our notes.
Okay.
Oh, JJ's so good at notes.
Okay. I too am good at notes, and then I flip out a big fold out thing of just crazy schematics. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, see, you two will get along great when you're not cranky, because
Yeah. I'm gonna fold it back and put it in my pocket. I will handle everything up here.
thank you.
Whose passes did you steal?
Hima's.
Okay. That's pretty funny.
I know, right? I kind of want to hold on to it just to make Hima squirm, but yeah, you can take it back to
All
him.
right.
Thank you.
I get the impulse though.
Right?
Yeah.
They make it so easy. Okay. well,
Maybe I'll just hold on to it for a couple days.
yes, just don't tell them.
I won't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're my favorite.
I know.
Guys, this is really creepy.
The triplets are creepy.
Okay. Any other messes you need me to clean up?
Yes, if you could perhaps, while you're working in the governor's office, I don't know, convince him to stop keeping secrets from the entire city, keeping
You
people in
don't-
danger.
I slap Javier across the face.
Ah, come on.
That one was for me.
Excuse me. The one with the knives gets to slap me. Samir is my friend, gets to slap me. You, flower boy, you don't get to slap me.
Actually, I think anyone that you knocked out with your actions gets to slap you, so I think it's my turn.
Yep.
Hey.
Okay, are we all done slapping my face?
Fran just gently touches his face. Oh, the skin's soft too. As somebody with a good skincare routine.
Hey, Fran, can you roll a flirt?
Wait. Yeah, you have to roll it too, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's just a 20, right? There's just
It's a 20. You can add or subtract your charisma.
My charisma. All right, let's see here.
This is a wild dynamic. I don't know how I feel about this dynamic, but it is
That
kind
is
of
a
funny.
nat 20 plus 1, so that's 21.
Whoa.
Let's
Or
see
minus
what-
But
one.
it's the in between, right?
Yeah, you're trying to match up, and he rolled a 7.
Oh yeah,
no.
no, this is
Fran's coming out a little strong.
This is,
Feels
oh yeah,
extra-
yeah,
feels
yeah. No,
exactly
this is
correct.
not the vibe for sure. This is not the vibe at all. Yeah. I never said Fran was good at flirting. I just said she was going to try.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, my bad.
Oh, is it my turn to say something? Sorry. Whose fucking turn is it?
All right. Sorry. Okay. So Brahma's gonna approach. Okay. All right. Here's what I'll say. I am in a privileged position to be in the governor's office quite frequently. If I have an opportunity to speak with him, I will. Got it?
Got it.
Great.
You said that in a very intimidating way, but I actually do got it, and I am grateful for your using your position that way.
I know. Good. Never let him know your next move. That's in the shadows.
And it disappears?
Yeah. Brahma's just gone. You go to where they would be standing in the shadows, they're gone.
I text Brahma,
Yeah.
I owe you a cupcake, and you hear a buzz right at the door.
Yeah.
right outside. Somehow you manage to sneak out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid day working with a whole bunch of people that I don't like. Just hate every single thing that's happening.
Community means sometimes being around people you don't like, still doing all you can for a common cause, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have often said this, that the worst thing about being in solidarity with community is that sometimes those people suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Feels topical.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
Always.
I saw that quote that was you want to start a revolution, but you can't ask your roommate to do the dishes.
Yeah.
It's exactly that.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so we gotta all get back down. God, this was not how I was expecting my first time in the Constellation to go. I guess we should get a move on.
Yeah.
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 Y'all had a way out, right?
Yeah, we were hacking wasn't going to work twice. There's, fewer people at night, harder to slip through. Honestly, our plan was to jump.
Jump?
Girl, what?
Like from the constellation to the ground?
Yeah,
Wait,
death?
with parachutes?
gliders.
What?
How much weight capacity on those gliders?
I could just make more.
Yeah. Well, we got a blueprint, a schematic. What are we talking here?
Please tell me you brought helmets.
And Samira breathes a heavy sigh of relief and is like, I'm really sorry about all this.
I'm still upset with you,
Yeah.
but
Can I be honest? I'm kind of upset with me too.
I mean, I'm a little less upset with you after watching you slap him. That was pretty satisfying. Those were good slaps.
I can do it again. Javi says,
No.
stop slapping me.
And then I just flick him.
You didn't say anything about flicks.
Boy, I will flick you right back.
Me and Javier just staring at each other. You do that.
is there something going
And
on
then we
here?
start flicking each other.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to roll a flirt?
Paz is gonna get jealous.
Yeah, Paz hasn't really said a lot.
Yeah.
Paz has
Yeah.
been sitting quietly in the corner.
Nobody else had. Everybody can still be doing their thing, and it's just like turn to Paz and be like, "Hey, you want to talk?"
I have more questions about those crystals.
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions about them. When you see them, it's kind of like hard to look at anything else in the room, right?
Oh.
No?
I don't really feel that way.
Oh. Cool.
Hey,
Good.
hey. Just because someone doesn't have the same experience as you doesn't mean that your experience is wrong.
Wait a minute. Javi, wait, I have one more question. After you and your brother got attacked, did you have like a weird dream? Javi stops mid-bicker with Gordon. He's like, wait, what? Yeah, like a weird dream. And like a dark void. With like a bright crown of light in the sky.
Shooting gold star?
Yeah. Anything like that? Is that anything? I did have a dream like that. There was a crowd of people staring up at a bright crown of light in the sky. I was wearing some kind of robes I did not recognize. I didn't know what it was, but I knew I had to get away. So I tried to run, but the press of bodies kept me from getting away before the whole thing was blessed to bits.
Oh.
Yeah. We had the same dream. We had armor. We tried to get people to turn away.
Nobody could hear us or recognize us.
So, that thing you said, Ibra, about people's experiences being different, I don't think they were.
Yeah.
I think they were all the same.
We're a lot more connected than I think we realize.
I guess you're in this too, Avi.
I think there's something else Paz wants to say.
Nope, that, as the GM, that's all I'm going to give you on an NPC, you motherfucker.
Wait, but Gordon has insight. Gordon's got a connection to Paz.
Can I answer check Paz?
Sure.
17.
This entire conversation has been all about, the material effects of what Javi's doing to the city and what Samira and their group are trying to do to the city. And Gordon, you can see plastered all over Paz's face that, she's not even, on Earth right now. She, her entire focus is the fact that...
We were all in the crowd and she was the big bright light.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paz is just, locked into that dream, that shared dream that keeps coming up over and over again. Her mind is 1,000 miles away.
Paz, I think that you're thinking about how everyone else in the dream was on the ground and you seem to be the only one who was the light.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know why it was so different. We keep finding people that have this same dream.
And these are the people that remember.
Oh!
Wait. I need to know Brahma's version.
I need to know Ravona's version.
Yeah.
Cecilia.
And there must be others out there.
Do we think everyone who remembers the Wraiths had the same dream?
Well, I do now.
Current data supports that hypothesis.
I kind of want to see if I can start to pull a thread out of my brain to see if I can just see the dream and see if there's anybody I can see in the dream that might not be in the huddled masses.
Ooh.
Like Mindsliver, but weirder.
You're trying to pull the dream out as a thread?
I'm trying to pull the dream out as a thread, but I want to just visualize it and do like a quick computer-enhanced scan and then put it back.
Oh, gosh. I think that's
going to be a high
intelligence saving throw with high difficulty.
Okay, what am I trying to get?
For this, to scan your memory after the fact using this like weird exploit of the thing you've just learned, I think it's got to be like an 18 or higher.
Okay. Nope, it's a 6.
Oof.
So I try.
Yeah, so you try to scan your memory while it's being brought up in front of you. This is not really how this technique is supposed to work. You don't know if Fuller would approve.
I don't think he would.
But, and here's the thing they don't tell you is that, on CSI, is that you can't zoom and enhance.
Right.
When you zoom, it just gets blurry.
Yeah.
So I think, but in this sense, like, I think you can only, like, it just sticks from your perspective. You can't, like, zoom around and see other parts of it. And then, as you do, you bring up the memory of this dream that you've just realized is so important to your quest. And the color starts fading as you pull it from your, and, like, maybe there's something that whispers to you, like, maybe this is too important.
Okay, fine.
And the color returns.
Is there any way we can have the dream again?
Oh.
How do we make a dream happen on purpose?
Well, we have crystals.
Yeah.
Is there a spell?
I think Ibra's saying we summon a wraith.
Oh my God. This is the worst day.
Let's fly home, I guess.
Yep.
You all head out of the arms locker and exit the alleyway onto a completely empty street. The wind rustles carefully manicured patches of grass along the sidewalks, the only thing to disturb the picturesque perfection of the constellation this late at night, besides yourselves. Samira beckons you to follow her outwards towards the border of the former fortress, and you walk in silence, not wanting to draw any attention until you can get away from populated areas. You wind your way out of the city core, across promenades and down streets lined with spacious residences, enough room for 3 or 4 families on the ground, but with only single-family names or crests on mailboxes and sign plates. Eventually you get closer to the edge of the upper city, and the veneer of utopia begins to fade, revealing the bare metal bones that make it all possible. Support structures holding the city streets aloft, where giant metal girders and suspension cables attach the day-to-day infrastructure of the shining city to the outer hull of the former fortress. You all climb down in and among these, Javi favoring one leg after the stabbings and such. Eventually, Samira reaches a spot where she holds her arms out for balance, and she leads you across a girder to where it meets the outer plating. Javi pulls back a canvas tarp pinned to the wall, and you feel a wind on your faces as he reveals a wide, corroded opening in the hull plating, with an unobstructed view of the city below. Meanwhile, Samira goes off to one side where she uncovers a pile of neatly stacked construction materials, metal bars, wood planks, more canvas. Then she plugs a piece of Astra into a matrix across the back of her hand, and she leans down to touch the pile. Magical energy infuses the materials, and they glow and they rise into the air, and swirling around the space, they assemble themselves into 2 cobbled hang gliders.
Hey, look. Samira has a spell that turns her into Fran.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, explain.
When did... What?
Yeah.
You want me to make you one? I can make you one.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Great.
Simple fabricate spell.
Simple fabricate spell. Okay. Right.
Hold on, that's only 2. I gotta... And she looks around for, like, more raw materials, and she, like, spots some other stuff around. She's like, all right, 1 second. And she, like, starts grabbing stuff.
I am infuriated. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm livid. Oh
Tell
my
me about
God.
that.
This is vile to me. This is against nature.
So you're not jealous. It's sacrilege.
Oh, this is vile. Yeah. I'm like, what
There's
the
no
fuck
craftsmanship in it.
is this?
It's pure automation.
Yeah.
But you said you want one.
I do want one because I want to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you were gonna make a train, huh?
Yes, this is how we were going to make a train.
Huh. That's so crazy. I just like look at JJ. That's crazy. That's bananas. Like, You can't just touch stuff and put it together.
Okay, you know what, Fran?
Sorry.
There's just been a lot today.
Yep,
a lot
sure.
of disagreements between how we want to proceed. I think maybe we can table this one for another time.
If you think this is the limit to what magic can do, prepare to be wrong.
Great.
I don't think that makes her feel better, but thanks for trying, Avi.
At this point in the evening, I don't think I'm really trying to make anybody feel better. Samira, how's it going? 1 second, I almost got it. Yeah, can you find me like another tarp?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'd look for tarp.
Yeah.
Fran eyes her bag and knows she could easily pull a tarp out and goes, no.
Canvas or waterproof?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You scrounge together for parts. Samira activates her Astra again and puts together enough gliders for all of you.
Sick.
Javi lifts up a glider and sort of straps it to his shoulders and climbs up to the rim, looks back at you guys, gives like a 2-finger salute. See you at the bottom, and jumps.
Okay.
Oh, I can't take my eyes off this guy. He might get away. We gotta go.
Go.
You go.
Go.
Dive.
Follow the guy.
I'm hopping.
Okay. 1, 2, 2.5. Everyone did that so fast.
JJ, I know that I've learned a lot about looking before I leap tonight. But right now, we just gotta jump. And she grabs you by the shoulders and she jumps. And you soar through the night back to the city below. The Wandering Path was created by me, Misha Stanton, and produced by Bex Taylor-Klaus, Lynn Rafil, and me. This story was game mastered and sound designed by me, Misha Stanton, and was played and performed by Bex Taylor-Klaus, Lynn Rafil, Ian McEwen, and Mayana Barron. Cover art by Lynn Rafil, transcript assistance by Darby Summers, and music courtesy of the Independent Music Licensing Collective. Our production and house manager is Erin Bark. If you like what you're listening to, please tell your friends and let them know where to find us. Our website is wanderingpathpod.com, where you'll find links to subscribe and follow us wherever the path leads. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. We're so grateful for anything you can do to help us keep making this show. Thanks for wandering with us. Till next time.